last day of desk warming. I've had 4 total days of desk warming where I have to come in. I have no co-teacher. So I figured I'd shoot my video before I hop on a plane to Vietnam tomorrow. I'm super excited. Which is also why my hair is grayish green. I don't know if you can kind of tell. But I temporarily dyed it for the next couple of weeks, and it'll wash out as the weeks go by, so that I'm not, funky colored when I come into work for my summer camp. But my hair has kind of inspired me to talk about something that I haven't really seen discussed that much. So I feel like it'll be kind of interesting. Living in Korea as a foreigner, it's like it gives you kind of automatic D-list celebrity status. You get stared at, but not approached too often. You can part crowds just with your presence. And every once in a while, you might even get something for free, simply because you're a foreigner. But I've also found that even besides those little perks, being a foreigner in Korea almost gives you tiny little superpowers. So this video is going to be the 5 superpowers that I have gained since coming to Korea as a foreigner. Number 1 is stun. Basically, this is the ability to strike fear into the heart of anybody who has at one point in their life taken an English class, but suddenly can't remember any of the English that they've ever learned as soon as you walk in the door. A typical exchange using the stun superpower goes something like this. I walk into a restaurant, point to something, order my meal, and I want some water. So I might be like, hello? Can I have some water? And inevitably, the server just stands there and stares at me like, water. Water. Please give me some water. Mul juseo. 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 Mul. Then they walk away. So that's the stun feature. Unfortunately, I find you can't really control it, so it could work in or against your favor. The next one's going to be invisibility. And this actually, I would assume would be surprising, because yes, you do get stared at a lot. But if you go any place with a Korean person, especially if you're a woman, and also even if it's just somebody who looks Asian, you're going to suddenly become completely invisible. For example, my boyfriend is Vietnamese. He does not speak a word of Korean. When he and I would go out together when he was visiting me, it's like I didn't exist. Literally, even when we explained that not only is my Korean better than his, so I would explain in a little bit of Korean that he's not Korean, inevitably they'd be like, oh, nay. And they would immediately go right back to talking to him. Anytime that I would answer their questions, they would listen to me, but never make eye contact and always talk just to him. And eventually after a while, you're just like, Number 3, this one I think is more of a girl thing than a guy thing. Specifically if you look very American or very foreigner. So in my case, normally blonde hair, light eyes, tall features, tall everything. This has actually become very useful to me. And it's basically glamour. This is very easy. It's somehow like I can do no wrong. So literally I just have to walk into a place and be like, 안녕하세요, and suddenly it's, wow, 예쁘다. Wow, so smart. Oh, so amazing. Wow. When I haven't done anything. Literally, if I just say hello in Korean, it's like I've just written a dissertation in full Hangul. Literally, 안녕하세요 sends people into just fits of amazement. So yeah, glamour. Very useful. Number 4 would be Superhearing. And this actually I feel like only works if you know very little Korean. So for example, in my case, I'm kind of at this weird little halfway point, and so I know some phrases and I know some words, very specific words. So when I'm on a subway and I can't understand anything going on around me, when I do hear one of the words or phrases that I know, my ears immediately pick up on that, like, and it's actually pretty entertaining. Like, I'll be, in a restaurant, eating or whatever, and suddenly I'll hear the word Weigukin. Bing! I immediately, it doesn't even matter. They could be across the entire restaurant, in a crowded restaurant, and they have to say that one word, and I will immediately lock on to their conversation to see if I can guess what they're saying. For those of you who don't know, Weigukin means foreigner. So I can guess that they might be talking about me or people like me. So it's like my brain automatically wants to hear what they're saying and just strains and pinpoints that one thing, blocking out everything else. It's actually kind of cool. And number 5, not really a superpower, but I would say that it's kind of like letting the D-list celebrity go to your head a little bit. But I would say that my mischievous inner Loki does have a tendency to come out every now and then after having lived here for a while. So for example, I love playing pranks on my students. And a lot of times they don't even realize it. So for example, in the beginning of class with my 3rd graders, they know very little English. And my co-teacher and I, every morning I say hello, how are you? And sometimes instead of answering, I'm good teacher or whatever, they'll just repeat it. It's like they're not really paying attention. And then so they'll be like, I say hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
And as soon as they start doing this, that's when I start going into very weird phrases like,
Chelsea teacher's the best teacher in the world. English is the best language in the world. I love English so much. My mother is a parrot.
So it does kind of bring out your mischievous nature. Another thing, I'm definitely planning on doing this for April Fools, is there's a video, I can put the links in the comments, of a song that sounds like English, but it's not. And actually it drives me crazy as a native speaker. It drives me absolutely nuts watching this video, because even I'm like, why can't I understand what they're saying? So I kind of plan on showing it to my 6th graders next year and being like, find the English phrases in this song. But in reality there are no English phrases. It just sounds really English. But I have this power now because nobody else speaks English fluently, including my co-teachers, which I'd probably let them in on it. But for April Fools, a lot of them don't even know what April Fools is. So it's like a perfect prime opportunity for me to play some nice pranks. And of course the last thing I do is sometimes I'll just tell blatant lies to amuse myself. Actually, some of these are true. For example, I'm from Louisiana, we have alligators. So I have heard rumors of people's small dogs getting eaten by alligators. So I tell all my students that you can't ever let out your small dog at night, because no matter where you are in the entire state, you could be living in a plain somewhere with no swamps even nearby. If you let your dog out at night, an alligator will come and eat it. And they totally believe me. Or for example, we ride horses to school every day. Yeah, really we do. Because we're right next to Texas, so yeah, we ride horses all the time. We all have huge houses with personal arsenals in every single one. I was given my first gun when I was 2 months old. Yeah, really. Yeah, totally. So that's it for now. Like I said, I'm going to hop on a plane tomorrow, and I will be in Vietnam soon. I don't know if I'll be able to post videos while I'm there, but I will try, and if not, then when I come back, then y'all will get some videos from Vietnam, hopefully. And if not, then I just had too much fun. But yeah, I will see y'all next time.